Welcome to this great adventure of two sisters.
Absolutely not. Hey guys, welcome to the Regina Kids podcast. I am your host Maxie,
With her lovely younger sister, Rita the H.A.M.
and here on the podcast, as you can see, sibling relationships can be loving and sometimes a bit
Dramatic.
affect me, please, complicated. So join us every week as we explore all aspects of having a sibling.
Come be our sibling.
Yeah, exactly. Welcome to another episode of Regina Kids Podcast. If you're new here, I'm your host, Maxie.
I'm your host, Rita. What up, though, my people?
What's happening, sister?
Ain't nothing chilling like a villain.
Chilling like.
It's cuffing season. Hope you got you a big old BON
If
that you
not,
can.
you could just have you a hoodie and some covers, some some thigh high socks that they've been selling. Get you some of them. And some.
I don't even like socks. My legs be getting hot when I be sleep. Man, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. No.
So, as always, you could drop us a sib note at Regina Kids Podcast at gmail.com. If you listen to the podcast on Apple Music, Spotify. You can leave us a 5-star rating and leave us a review. You can always hit us up in our DM on Instagram at Regina Kids Podcast. Let us know what you think. Let us know what you like. Let us know what you don't like. Send us a story about any subject that we talked about, or send us a story that we haven't talked about. This podcast is strictly about living lives as siblings, and we're not talking about siblings that come from just your parents, but we also adopt siblings that from
Yeah.
longtime friends. So it's just, you know, wanted to have that open dialogue and that conversation that you can grow up in the house with the same people by the same parents, and y'all have two totally different life experiences. In the words of Rita, my perspective, your reality. That was
Oh yeah.
that's her quote from season 1. I don't know what we quoting her now in season 2.
Season 2 is keeping it Kim.
Okay, and explain what keeping it Kim is.
K.I.M. Keep it moving.
Keep it moving. So we keeping it Kim. So we gonna keep it moving right along here. So it's still hoodie season where I am. It ain't made it to hoodie season in Florida. I don't even know if they have a hoodie season.
We doing January. January.
Ooh, January.
For about a good maybe 2.5 weeks. Be kind of chilly.
So, but for the rest of some of us, Midwesterns, hoodie season is all the time. I'm a
Cold as
good.
hell.
It's not cold. It's not. It's like 40 degrees right now. Like 30, 40. Yeah, 51. That's what it is. That's what it's saying. 51. Why you looking?
Cold as hell.
You looking like a deer in here like
Like, girl, bye. It's cold.
as the fall is approaching, it's a lot of rain, we're not gonna speak about the S word, but it's hoodie season, it's boot season, rain boots. I love a good cute little rubber rain boot. Um a duck boot. I like them too.
Oh, so you
Just
don't want to talk about the snow? Is that
really,
that
really,
you want to
Rita.
talk about the snow?
We're not talking about Jack Frost right now. We're not gonna bring that up. We're not in that season yet.
You don't want to talk about old Jackie?
We're not talking about that.
Grr.
We ain't in full down coat season yet. We in hoodie season. Hoodie would, but as it gets colder
You don't even
outside,
wear that. Like, girl, bye. You don't even wear a real coat, even when it is Jack Frost time. Like, what are
I
you
don't
talking?
be out because I don't be outside.
Even when you were outside, you don't wear real coats
I don't
anyway.
know. Outside is like stand. My outside in the cold is you have to stand outside for more than 15 minutes. That's not outside. I don't be outside. I go
Girl,
car,
bye. It feel
car
like
to door,
winter in your
door to car,
it be
car to
winter
door.
in your house.
You got to keep it cool.
You are your daddy's child.
We
My
gotta keep
dad
it
was the
cool
only.
all the time.
Listen, my dad will legit wintertime, -degree temperature. He got his damn window cracked.
You gotta that's that good air. That's that good cold.
Mm-mm.
You can open the window at that time of the year. Ain't no bugs coming in. You you turn the fan on, the fan hit the cold air and blow
uh-uh.
it around. That's that good weather.
Mm. Wasting all the good heat.
I don't turn the heat on. I ain't got time for that. My heating bill be like $30 cause I cook. That's it, $30. Y'all I don't get that. I don't be doing the heat. I don't got time for that.
She
You don't
did.
need the heat.
She turned the heat on, as they say, just to knock the chill out.
And that's a rare
just,
occasion.
just to knock the chill out. But if you
That's
cold, you better put on some socks.
right. And they make them that go all the way up your thigh now, girl. But anyway, when the fall and the winter seasons arise here in the Midwest, I love a good hoodie and a scarf.
Mm-hmm.
But the problem that I'm having with this scarf, the issue that I'm having with wearing my scarf, which prompted today's subject, is the what are you in air quotations.
Mm-hmm.
If I wear my scarf, I get asked, are you doing this for weather purposes or religion purposes? And
I
then
never got asked that question.
and
Never.
then people take it as far as, if you're doing it for religious purposes, are you pretty much from like Indian India, Morocco, Saudi Arabia, like literally. I have been asked that. And it's crazy because as much as people say me and Rita look alike,
Yeah, I've never. No one has
and
ever asked
as
me.
much as she say we got the same mama and we got the same daddy, as much as she repeats that all the time, like she always tell people, "Oh, we twinning," because we got the same mama, we got the same daddy, we look alike.
Mm-hmm.
She has never, like, I have been asked
Yeah.
many of multiple times. People have even asked her, like, what race is your sister?
Right.
They was like, we know. They would tell her like, we know you black,
But what else are you?
but what is your sister? And she like, what are you talking about? Like, if I'm black, we got the same mama and the
The
same daddy.
same
She
daddy.
gotta be black.
She the
No,
same thing. Nah.
it's nah. She Puerto
Nah.
Rican. She Dominican. She, you know, Indian from the
Mm-hmm.
Indian, like Cherokee. She gotta be Cherokee Indian or something, or she Indian from India, or a combination of all of them. But I never get, oh, she an African American woman or she black. And like I don't know if people understand that like there's nothing wrong with asking people their race or their background or their culture or whatever, but it's a certain way that you need
Right.
to do that. Like constantly ask, like, oh, like constantly asking somebody if they're a different race, or coming up to them and trying to speak a different language to them because you just automatically assume that they're that race, is like disrespectful on both
Yeah.
ends. Like I don't have no problem with that. Personally, I need to do my 23 and me and figure it out because it
I
can't
really
be
want. I was asking for that all this year for my birthday. Like I want us to do a 23andMe. Let's see. Let's see what's really going on. Where them roots at? You know what I
right. Because my mom, on my mom's side, people are originally from down south, whatever. They said my great grandmother was part Indian. They don't know what kind of Indian she was or whatever. But I think that they was just assuming based on what her hair looks like. And I think that's where it comes in
mean?
with
Mm-hmm.
me too, because in the summertime I get a reddish brown color in skin tone and in hair. Like my hair changes red and it sometimes has little blonde streaks all over the place. So people just be confused, like, oh, okay, well, uh Rita real light. But it's just weird to me. Like she never gets that. Like she don't get, is she mixed? Are you something else? She always gets, oh, she black.
Well, I think too, like over the years, like when we were older, I never wore my real hair. Like very bare minimal ever wore my hair. Like just out like it is, you know what I'm saying, like it is now. This the most I've ever in that I since I was little just will just wear my hair.
I think that's a cop out because I went to beauty school, so I had finger waves, I had braids, I had long extensions, straight extensions, curly
Did you
extensions,
just say a
bobs,
cop
color.
out?
Yeah, like no, that's just people being ignorant. I don't wear, and when I wear
My
long
bad. I
long
was trying to
hair,
help y'all. I was trying to help y'all. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, she ain't going.
right? At one point, I was addicted to wearing super long hair. Everything over like 24 inches, I had to have it
Oh, I remember.
straight, curly, um, body wave. Like
Mm-hmm.
I needed all of those, but that was
You did.
that was before the hair prices became utterly outrageous.
Yeah, those are the good old days. Y'all never experienced 10 inches for $10, 12
Right,
inches for $12, 20
right.
inches for $20. But you know what? Back then, wearing extra super long hair wasn't really a major thing. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Most
it
of the time,
wasn't.
everybody wore like kind of short, shoulder length. You know what I'm saying? Hair. You never really bought hair over like 14 inches. 16, you was kind of pushing it. You know what I mean? But
Oh, I was pressing
unless it was
all.
braids, unless it was
I
braids.
was pressing all the limits and
Well, I
being cool with the lady that owned the beauty supply store that we've been
what
cool
up,
with since the day
Melissa?
she opened it. Any hair that was like, she's like, I got that 23, 24, 26, 28, 30.
Yeah.
Install me. That's all.
Then they messed up because look, before they only literally had what, four colors. You had your black brown, which is 1B. You had a four, and you had 27. That's it. Wasn't no in between. Wasn't none of that. And then they messed around and came out with that piano hair. If you don't know what piano hair is, it's where they actually like put the highlights in the hair. So then they had like you had black and red, but it was just basic colors like black, red, black, blonde. Like couldn't tell me nothing.
Right. But I'm still 20 inch, 20 inch. I need to see it. Now I can't even, I don't even want it.
You can't even sit that damn. That's what you burnt yourself out. That's what it is.
Right.
You done had every kind of braid. You done had every kind of sew in technique. Literally, a combination of the sew in techniques.
Yeah,
You
probably.
you was damn near a beautician's nightmare. If I wasn't your sister, you probably would not be my
Ah,
because she would straight come.
did you
Okay,
say nightmare?
yeah, because here, this is Maxie. Okay, look, this is what I want to do. I'm gonna put this curly hair in, right? Okay, okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. All right, but see, I need to be able to push my hair over here. Now, mind you, this is before all, you know what I'm saying, all of them techniques. We was making up, I was makeshifting shit so she can have this certain look. She would literally have like three different type of techniques in her hair. I done did the sew in with individuals in the front, like she might just did individuals in the middle with a just partial a closure. Like, I think I got PTSD.
You and probably the other few people I let do my hair, cause I would go to two different people. Like I only need a sew in for the
Mm-mm.
hat for the back. I'm gonna go to somebody else and get the braids put in the front. They be like, "What?"
Right, exactly. Exactly.
Or I show up with my braids already done in the front. I just need to sew in the back.
You know what? But for me, being in cosmetology and the beautician and stuff, I would piss off when I used to wear my hair real short and I used to go get it curled. You know, you had them stack curl. You know what I'm saying? With the y'all know nothing about this, right? So, and I used to keep my hair real short. I used to color it myself, and I literally would come into her salon with my hair already. Well, it pretty much still had a little color in there with the deep conditioning in the bag. Cause listen, you only charging me for rinsing this out and then cutting and molding my hair.
But
So like
I am the hairstylist nightmare. No, that sounds
you
like
are,
you.
you know you way worse than me though. You way
No,
worse than me.
I was
Yeah.
fully. I knew what kind of hairstyle I wanted.
Yo, she used to get pissed off because she'd be curling my hair color like lit. They be like, "Damn, did you do her?" No, I didn't do her color. You mad? You mad, sis? You mad? You didn't do my color.
You're the nightmare, bro. I knew what hairstyle I wanted. Just put my sew in the back, do my micro links in the front, and yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? But the what are you question is always prompt to me because I don't think a lot of different races of people understand that like black people come in like all different shades, all different colors,
Mm-hmm.
all different hair textures.
Yes.
Like I have a middle niece right now. When I post pictures of her, people automatically assume that's my daughter. Now, mind you,
I literally just said that like the way that she's even shaped, it reminds me like because when she just did homecoming and just the way that she was just standing in the picture took me all the way back to when we was in high school. Cause I'm like, she built just like how you was, sis.
here you go.
It's
But
true.
it's funny because her hair is clearly burgundy. Her eyes are hazel. Like she a little bit lighter than me, but like
Yes,
like
most
what are
definitely.
we talking about? Like but it just it's funny to me because you could like in our
And
family
she a
we
middle
have
child.
right like in our family we have like multiple shades, multiple eye colors. Like my nephew is really bright. He like high yellow color with gray eyes and like everybody was just like, well, where he get the eyes from? Where he get those eyes from? Like kids skip generate like in black communities, kids skip generations. They can come out looking like anybody.
I'm
Like
sorry.
it's just what is the matter with you? What is wrong with you?
Get out.
Like kids could come out looking like anybody, but I think people just need to
Facts.
they just need to curve how they come about trying to ask people these questions because again, black people come in plenty of shades, plenty of hair textures. We just, it's just a variety. I remember recall being out to a birthday dinner with one of my friends and
Mhm.
her cousin just saying like how much he loved black women because he was sitting at a table with four black women, all different shades, just all different, just all the way around, just different as far as like complexions and looks and eye color and everything. And it's just like we're a melting pot, like just a culture full of beautiful, just different women
We
and
are the
different colors
true
and everything.
variety.
Right. I think that the question bothers me the most because growing up, I was considered dark
Mm.
compared to like my siblings or my other cousins or family members. And like it wasn't a big deal on my mom's side because on my mom's side we come in all different colors and whatever.
Right.
But on my dad's side, it was like if you wasn't high yellow, it was a big issue. Like it was like made to be like a big deal. Like you was, you know, me and like a couple of my other cousins was like really like talked to about being darker. Like, oh, you so, and then people when I say
That's
this,
crazy.
like experiencing that kind of, colorism within like your own family, it's like when I tell people that, they be like, "What are you talking about? Like, you not even what people would consider to be dark skin." I said,
Mm-hmm.
"But to people in my family on my dad's side, I'm dark."
That was our
And
ass grandma.
then to get treated differently because I wasn't high yellow, it's like every time somebody be like, "Well, what are you?" Like, it just brings back that kind of old,
Yeah.
trauma. It's like, dang, why I just can't be black? Like, what's wrong with me just
Right.
being black? But I do think that we need to get that 23andMe so we can get all of it. And one day we're gonna get it done and we'll be able to come back on a podcast and let y'all know, like, yeah, I am this, 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 and this. Because
And
I'm
I act
sure
plum fool about wherever we come from.
here she go. But
But no,
siblings,
but
you
that's I
know,
think people I think my sib know when it comes to that, like, number one, if we ain't cool, it ain't none of your damn business. If I don't know you, you know what I'm saying? It ain't none of your damn business. So don't ask. Number two, you have to be understanding to where with people it may be something triggering about asking those questions. There's personal questions. It shouldn't even matter. Just leave people alone and mind the business that pays you.
here you go. But siblings, let us know if you ever experience something like that where maybe you was treated different because of your skin complexion, or people always assume that you're a different race based on the texture of your hair or
Mm-hmm.
what you look like when you tan in the summertime. Because I know, like, during the pandemic I was in the house so much I lost a whole lot of color. It was like ridiculous.
Yeah,
Like,
I didn't get enough sun this year. I remember one year I was nice and caramel.
yeah, I was thinking that people thought maybe I was bleaching my skin or something. I was getting so like, no, I just,
Like, no, I just ain't went outside
no,
and
I just ain't got went outside and bit under the sunlight. I've been hibernating in my house. So
she ain't
yeah,
she wasn't international outside having no pool time this year.
right, because that's how I get my color. When
Hmm.
you tan quicker in the water. I don't know if that's true or
That's what she. That's her belief.
somebody told me that, but that's my belief. If you stay out in the ocean while the sun is out or in the pool, like, you get your tan quicker because it's like
Hmm.
the sun is gonna penetrate through the water and it's gonna get you even tone without all the excess burn from just trying to lay there and tan. You got to do it in the water. But as always, siblings, y'all can always drop us a sib note at Regina Kids Podcast at gmail.com. Hit us up in our DMs at
Yeah,
Regina
it's
Kids
going down
Podcast
in the DM. It's going
on
down in the
Instagram.
DM.
Jeez. I don't
You
it's
would think that because this has been our relationship our whole entire life. You would think it at some point Maxie would just be able to deal with me, and she still find moments where she just like, you know what,
I can't deal
just throw
with
the
you
papers in the hair, like.
and just walk out. Like that, like, who
Yeah.
just bust out laughing in the middle of a podcast, bro? Like,
Okay,
you
so
just
here's the thing. Okay, this is what happened. My partner, right? I had asked him to bring me some food. You know, Chick-fil-A give me life. You know what I'm saying? So
oh my
he
god.
he was bringing me my food, and he literally like started dancing in the corner of my eye. Like he was doing the shit on purpose, and I just had to tell him get out.
Well, we clearly heard you say get out.
Oh,
Like
my bad.
like you wasn't on mute or you didn't stop the sound.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
We
guys.
heard you.
That's how I be going there. So I mean, listen,
Because
I'm
you couldn't wait for your Chick-fil-A.
right. Hold up, you don't believe me? Let me show you.
Rachel, see, this is what I'm be talking about.
Only if y'all on YouTube, you can see me drinking from my Chick-fil-A cup.
They shouldn't even be seeing you drinking from your Chick-fil-A cup.
I know that was just
That is
some
not a
ratchet trick.
sponsor of the show.
Yo, Chick-fil-A. you know.
Did you say yo Chick-fil-A?
Yeah, yo, Chick-fil-A. Let me go down the DM. And I'm pissed off that how y'all only gonna sell y'all new chicken wings in Tennessee and nowhere
Rita,
else. That's
Rita,
bullshit.
Rita.
All right,
What,
sorry.
what?
My bad. But you know what, Maxie, on a real note, siblings, if you suffer with this issue that Maxie suffers with,
Which is what? What's the issue that I'm suffering with? What are you talking
the
about?
who are you?
I know who I am.
I know that. I know you do, but they don't. Like for whatever reason, they just need to. Oh my god, where are you from? How many languages do you know? You know what I'm saying? But if you going through this same type of situation, next time somebody come up to you and be like, "Oh, what nationality are you?" You should tell them that you come from the original generation of fine ass motherfuckers. That's what you should tell them. We fine as hell. That's where I come from. Fine as hell. Fine as hell.
That's
Population me.
what? Population what?
Population me.
Girl,
Fine as hell.
see,
I'm a product of my fine ass daddy and gorgeous ass mama. That's where I come from.
Jesus. Okay.
I got that Max Gina gene. Hey.
Did you have anything else that you needed to say?
I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for supporting us. Thank you so much for watching our shows. If you don't like me, I don't give a damn.
Why do
Um,
you always go there?
what?
Like you preparing for people not to like you.
I mean, there's nothing new under the sun. Everybody not gonna like you.
This is
It's
true.
perfectly fine. I mean, if you just have it in your heart to just want to waste your breath, go right ahead. I mean, you honestly can find something better to do.
Oh. Anyway, my sib note
Cause we
of
gonna fuck up the night. Take flight.
I just love how you know what this is gonna be all I just love how the haters did not appreciate that CD. Then I should listen and show y'all all the bangers, and now everybody want to sing and dance.
But hold on, here's the thing. That's how it go. When it comes
No,
to us and music, what you about to say? Don't what?
I didn't say nothing.
Oh, I thought you about to say don't do it, but no. But that's how when it. I don't know. I don't know how y'all get down when it comes to music and stuff like that. A lot of times for me, you always put me on to a lot of music. So I didn't even listen to the CD until you started sending me stuff. Then I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. And then when you came down and we was popping it in the car, I'm like, oh, okay, you right. I do like this song.
They laid in $1 short.
I ain't that. Listen, when it gets to me, it's on time. That's God's timing. You can't rush the process.
No, this ain't got no. You know what? Um, my sib note of the day is this: do not allow past traumas to enter into your present date.
Amen.
So, and it doesn't matter what they think you are, it's about who you know you are and what you answer to at the end of the day. Wh-
Girl,
What?
that was that spoken word right there. Where you ain't that
Oh
cool
my
when they
God. Rita,
Tell them, sis. Tell them.
Can't believe you know.
Look,
I,
everyone is beautifully made. You're perfectly imperfect for yourself. You're beautifully made. If you, yeah, that's all I gotta say.
yeah, just let it go.
Cause
Just let it go.
let it go.
Stop.
Maxi, in the wintertime, do you want to build a snowman?
I do like making snow angels, but
Girl, you gonna be
people.
out. I'm just playing. You gonna be out there by your goddamn self.
I was just about
I
to
ain't
say,
playing no goddamn snow.
but people be acting funny and don't be wanting to
Listen,
participate.
I will act straight weird. I be weird on your ass about some goddamn playing in the snow. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. The only thing that's S that I'm playing is sand,
Spoken like
seashells.
spoken like a newly Floridian.
It's
Anyway,
official
thank
now,
you guys.
baby.
Thank you guys again for joining us on another episode of the Regina Kids podcast. I am your host, Maxie.
I am your host, Rita. We over here making our mama proud.
Yeah, that part. And we going to continue, as always, to continue to glow through whatever it is we're going through. See y'all in the next episode.
Later, baby.